Hello, how to solve this radical problem? This is square root of t divided by t equals square root of 3. We are solving for all values of t that satisfy this equation. Now, we are going to use two different methods. So let's start with the first method. We can divide this by 1. Then we cross multiply. So square root of t will multiply 1. We have square root of t. And this equals t will multiply square root of 3. We have t times root 3. So, since there is square root here, I can decide to take the squares of both part of this equation. So what happened next is that this square root eliminates the square here. So I have t. And this equals, for this, we are going to distribute this exponent to each of the times here. Remember, we have ab raised to the power of c. This equals a power c times b power c. So going by this identity, we are going to have t power 2 times root 3 to the power of 2. So right here, I have t equals, this is t power 2. It's cancel this, so we have times 3. So from here, I have t equals t squared times t. This is 3t squared. So I can solve this in two different ways. I can just have t divided by t equals 3t squared divided by t. So from here, t divides t, I have 1. And this equals 3t because this cancels one of this. And from here, if I have 3t equals 1, I can divide this by 3. Divide this by 3. 3 eliminates 3. I have t equals 1 over 3. So this is one way of solving and getting the solution. But another way is turning this into a quadratic equation and solving it quadratically. I'll move t over here. So this will be 0 equals 3t squared minus t. I can rearrange this by having 3t squared minus t equals 0. So I can factor out t because I have it here and there. So I have t times this divides t. I have 3t minus this divides t. I have 1. And this equals 0. So from here, I can have t equals 0. I also have 3t minus 1 equals 0. So if t equals 0, that means this is solved already. For this, I move this over here. I have 3t equals 1. Divide this by 3. I divide this by 3. 3 eliminates 3. I have t equals 1 over 3. So I have another solution there. Now, that is one way of solving it. Another way of solving this is I have root t divided by t equals root 3. So what I can do is to express this. If you have root a, this equals a power 1 over 2. I can have this as t power 1 over 2 divided by t equals root 3. So consider this identity. If you have a power n divided by a power n equals a power n minus n. So that means this raised to the power of 1. So that means I can easily have t power, this is 1 over 2 minus 1. Since the bases are the same, we subtract the exponent. This equals root 3. So 1 over 2 minus 1, if you have 1 over 2 minus 1 is over 1. The common LCM here is 2. 2 divides to 1. 1 times 1 you have 1 minus 2 divides 1, 2. 2 times 1 you have 2. 1 minus 2 is negative 1 over 2. So we have 1 over 2 minus 1 is negative 1 over 2. We have t power negative 1 over 2 equals root 3. So solving for t, I can take the squares of the part of this equation. And don't forget the fact that if you have a power n raised to the power of n equals a power n times n, I'll multiply this. So I'm simply going to have t power this is negative 2 over 2 equals this. Cancel this, I have 3. So from here, I have negative 2 over 2 is negative 1. I have t power negative 1 equals 3. Now, if you have a power negative 1, this equals 1 over a. So that means t power negative 1 is 1 over t. And this equals 3 and this over 1. I cross multiply. I have t times 3. That is 3t equals 1 times 1. I have 1. Solving for t, I divide this by 3. I divide this by 3. 3 eliminates 3. So from here, simply have t equals 1 over 3. So I have one solution here. Well, in this other approach, we were able to have 2 different solutions. So let's just have a quick recap of how we solved it. But before that, let's check. So I have t equals 0 and t equals 1 over 3. And the question is we have root t divided by t equals root 3. You insert this value for t, you're going to have square root of 0 divided by 0 equals square root of 3. Obviously no, because square root of 0 is 0 divided by 0. This is not root 3. In fact, 0 divided by 0 is undefined. So that is cancelled. Let's consider t equals 1 over 3. If t equals 1 over 3, I have square root of t, that is 1 over 3. Square root of 1 over 3 divided by 1 over 3 equals square root of 3. Now, if you have square root of a divided by b, this equals square root of a divided by square root of b. So meaning we are going to have square root of 1 divided by square root of 3 divided by 1 divided by 3. It is equals root 3. So square root of 1 is 1 divided by square root of 3 divided by 1 divided by 3. It is equals square root of 3. If you have a divided by b divided by c divided by d equals a divided by b times d divided by c. So from here, I will simply have 1 divided by root 3 times 3 divided by 1 equals root 3. 3 times 1 is 3 divided by root 3 equals root 3. So from here, you can easily have 3 divided by root 3 times root 3 divided by root 3 equals root 3. So from here, I have this by rationalizing the denominator. I have 3 root 3 divided by root 3 times root 3, that is root 9. This equals root 3. So from here, I have 3 root 3 divided by root 9 is 3 equals root 3. 3 cancels 3. So from here, I have root 3 equals root 3. left hand side equals right hand side. So this has satisfied the equation as well. So guys, this is how you can actually solve this radical problem step by step. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you and see you again.